the super best. Fight for that treasure chest. This is a Riot quest. Heroes come out in many different shapes and sizes, battling one another for all the shiny prizes. If you want the biggest haul, there are two things you must do. Slap on your Riot gear and join a Cracker Jack crew. This is a booty fest. It is the super best. Fight for that treasure chest. This is a Riot quest. Riot quest. It is the super best. You can forget the rest. Just join the Riot quest.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's been a long time since we got to stream. It's good to see all of you again. We are here today for the launch of the Riot Quest ChiliCon Carnage Kickstarter, which went live about an hour ago. We funded already in 35 minutes. So thank you very, very much to everyone who's back so far. And for those of you who might be watching this later, thank you if you do back. You can see the pages up right now. So if you go to Kickstarter.com and search Riot Quest ChiliCon Carnage, you will see it is up and it is on its move. Now, to celebrate, we have a couple things going on. We're playing a game of Riot Quest today, but not just any game. We're going to be playing a special game using the boss fight mode. But we've also got a few other stipulations that were sort of unlocked by all of you in the last Kickstarter. So we'll go over the specific rules and all the cool stuff we're doing in a second. But before we get to that, there's another announcement today that's pretty exciting. There's a new mini crate model. The Allegiant Prize Fighter, based off the Allegiant of the Order of the Fist, is now available on mini-crate.com. If you go subscribe today, you can get that model, or if you already have a 6-month sub, you'll be receiving that in your next shipment. I know that I am going to be painting mine with the pink hoodie, like Little Mac.
I love that like really kind of like 1980s, just coming out of the locker room jacket he's got, like he's about to just beat somebody in the face. It's great. He's
got that real old school, put him up. He's a traditional pugilist, and I love the look. So you can go check that out right now at minicrate.com. So let's talk about what it is you are watching today. We're doing a co-op boss fight. Boss fights were introduced in Season 1 with Malvin and Mayhem, and the Season 2 boss is Karchev and Deathjack, the Malignant Fusion. We have the studio painted model that I'm going to try and be so delicate with. Let's see if I can get him in focus here. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gosh, that is a
look at this beefy boy.
Model. This is so big.
Now, for people that wanted sort of a size reference, let me grab Karchev and Bamfist. There's your size reference of how big the Karchev model is.
There might be a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this model down before I break it and ruin my entire life. Speaking of, as we were just talking, I dropped my Harlow on the ground, but he survived.
Yay, good job, Harlow. I was worried about him.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. Nothing. That varnish works great. So we're playing the boss fight. We're playing with a fully decked out all the accessories. We've got the spawn gates. We've got the special treasure chests. And then if you'll bring the dice cam up for me real fast, John. We're also using the new bounty tokens from the bounty set that is part of this Kickstarter. He's super small, but there's the Gremlin token. And then we've also got the target token, which is the only two tokens that happen to get used in this specific boss fight. Now, the new token miniatures obviously are meant to be smaller because they're tokens. Models can carry them. They could be in the same spaces as other models and hexes. So they weren't supposed to be big and gigantic. Otherwise, they would take up too much space.
Yes.
Big shout out real fast to all the artists and sculptors who worked on the models for this new set of heroes for the current Kickstarter, as well as everyone who painted it. This has got to be some of the best looking paint jobs I think we've ever seen.
Yeah.
In at least in a long time.
Yeah, and both Clay Williams and Eric Swinson are in the chat, and they painted a pretty big chunk of a lot of the new stuff you guys are seeing, along with Angel Heraldez.
Yeah.
Clay and Eric, you're both wizards. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
I have no idea how you do what you do, and I couldn't even begin to understand.
So, the special thing we're doing today, like I said, new boss fight, Karchev 2, all the new rules. I'm playing an OG crew of all Mayhem models, and looks like you're playing an all mostly.
Boomhowler got in there last second, but yeah, it's mostly Wintertime Wasteland Season 1 heroes.
Okay, so you've got the first half of Wintertime. I've got OG Mayhem block models. The only model we're using from the new Kickstarter right now is Karchev Deathjack as our boss.
Yeah.
But last Kickstarter, for the first half of Wintertime Wasteland, there were a few different like special goals that were set by people in the company and then like unlocked by the community. So for reference, I wanted to be known that Faye and I had nothing to do with this.
No,
This isn't our idea.
To this.
And we didn't make it happen. This is on you. But one of them was a hot sauce challenge, which is what we're doing today. So we have a variety of hot sauces at the end of the table you can't see over here and some chips. And the rule is every time one of our heroes gets knocked out by Karchev, we have to grab a chip, load it up with hot sauce, and take a big old bite.
Yeah.
Myself, I will be going for some incredibly spicy habanero here.
Yeah.
I don't know which one you've chosen.
I'm going one step down from that because I don't usually have any hot sauce. So hot, just normal hot sauce is my fire.
I'm Cajun and 40, so I don't feel anything
Yes,
anymore.
that's true. You are numb to all things.
But, so every time one of our heroes goes down, not only does Karchev and Deathjack score a scrap point like you do by the normal rules of the game, if they get to 7, they win, we each have to do basically a shot of hot sauce.
Yep. Yeah. I'm hoping that you get all 7. I'm hoping that it's just your crew.
I mean, you can make that happen if you want.
I'm just going to change the rules halfway through and start attacking his crew. It's going to be great. It's not going to work. It's going to be real bad.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully we beat him. So, Karchev and Deathjack. If the Malvin and Mayhem boss fight was 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale, Karchev and Deathjack are a 4 out of 5. They are much harder to beat, and they have a few special rules. So I'm going to go over their special rules real fast. Matt's in the chat right now. Says thanks for the bus. No problem, Matt. Appreciate it. So Karchev, Deathjack, they're speed 5. Their defense is 410, and they have 9 hit points. Our goal here in the boss fight is to knock them out. We have to just beat them down.
Yep.
Obviously, they have a melee and a ranged weapon, Sunder and a Necroblast. Both roll a ton of dice. They're usually going to hit whoever they're going after unless you can stack defense in some way. Like all boss fights, we don't control them. They're controlled by the boss deck, which indicates what they're doing. He has Unstoppable that says he can't be moved or replaced by any effects. And all bosses can't be removed from the arena by anything other than just knocking them out. So any special effects that might teleport someone out of the arena, whatever, doesn't work. They also can't be take damage from anything that isn't an attack. So if there's a special effect like, say, James's Spring Blades that hurt somebody, that doesn't work. You can only hurt the bosses by rolling dice and hitting them with your normal, gun, sword, whatever it might be.
Right.
Karchev also has Trample that says he can move through other models, and he treats obstacle terrain, basically difficult terrain, as normal terrain. He can't move through obstructions, though. And when he moves over an enemy, which is us, they take a point of damage.
Yeah.
Now, that only can trigger once per movement, so he can't zigzag back and forth across someone and do 3 points of damage. It's only once. And the normal boss fight rule is that a model only moves the shortest distance it needs to get from point A to point B. But Karchev specifically says he still has to get as close to wherever the card says he's trying to go. So if the card says he goes towards the most injured hero, for example, he still has to get as close to the most injured hero as he possibly can. But he is allowed to move more spaces because he wants to trample over a whole bunch of other people and do damage to them. And he can, in fact, move over his target as long as he comes back and ends up next to them.
It's really sad when you're moving Karchev. Like, the deck tells you how to move him, but then you have to figure out how we can do the maximum amount of damage, and that's always a depressing calculation.
Yes. Yes. It's like doing shots of hot sauce every time one of your heroes
Yeah,
dies.
pretty much, yeah.
But less painful on the top. So, like boss fights, the way they work is they have a pair of starting cards that go in the lineup. These explain sort of a few basic rules, more often how the deck gets more cards added to the lineup. As a card gets flipped up in the lineup, its rules are active, and whatever it says to do, you do. However many times it happens, it says to happen. It also tells you how to get rid of them. When a card is removed from the lineup, it's discarded, it's no longer in play. It's pretty simple. So basically, you start with 2 cards in the lineup, you end up adding more.
Yeah.
You're having to manage both killing the boss and avoiding the boss killing you, by also managing the cards in the lineup and the different ways to like break them and get rid of them. Because if he keeps adding more and more cards to the lineup, it's like a boss in a video game. He's just adding on modes and starts, going supernova, and all of a sudden you're just dead before you know it.
Yeah, if you ever get to more than like 5 cards in the lineup, you're gonna have a bad time.
So his 2 starting cards, one of them is called Malice Engine, and this is the card that indicates how more cards get added to the lineup. It says every time Karchev suffers damage or super damage, add a boss card to the lineup. So every time we hurt him, no matter if we do 1 or 2 points, add another card. Additionally, at the end of each player's turn, if they didn't attack or rig something with one of their heroes, add a card. And if they attack Karchev and roll more than 1 white die in the attack, add a card. So you always have to be doing something. Grabbing treasure doesn't count in this boss fight where it did for Malvin.
Yeah, but against Malvin, there was 1 card that came up randomly that penalized you for rolling a lot of white dice. But you can't just make 1 attack a turn at Karchev and hope that you're going to get through.
I mean, you can. It's just going to be bad for you.
Sure.
It's not the best strategy. So he also has the Ice Cold starting card, and this is the one that explains that he still moves towards his target, and that he moves as many spaces as he can to still end up getting there and moving over as many people as he can to do the most amount of damage. It also has the rule that every time a boss card is discarded, so every time we break something out of the lineup, Karchev immediately makes a ranged attack against the most damaged enemy in his weapon's range, if possible. So every time we break one of the cards that get added, he just shoots somebody. So there's a lot going on with him. Still, it's Riot Quest. It's very simple to follow. And more importantly, all the cards you need are in front of you. Mm-hmm. There's never anything that you have to remember, like what happened 3 turns ago with Riot Quest. One of the really fun things about Riot Quest is it's good for people of all skill levels and people of all attention levels. Mm-hmm. You could literally look at the board and the cards that are out at any given time, read them, and know exactly what is going on.
Yeah.
There's not what happened 3 turns ago doesn't matter in Riot Quest.
I haven't.
If people want to preview them, they can see them on the Erratic Rampage.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And please definitely go check it out if you haven't already. So we're going to go ahead and get started and jump right into it. The first thing we got to do is see which of us is starting off with priority on the first turn, and we need to do our deployment. I got a 6.
4.
All right, so I'm going first. All right, so the first hero. What's our strategy here, by the way? What do you want to do?
My plan is for Linda to die early so I can get a really cheap, really good piece of equipment and just start mutilating this guy.
What's the plan beyond sacrificing Linda?
I mean, but that's her power.
No, I understand that.
She is to be sacrificed.
That's step 1.
It's Google Gordor really just going to town. That's my fundamental plan.
I think I'm going to try and maximize Bam Fist by getting the action die off. And I think I'm going to try. I'm probably going to not start with James or Gorman.
Yeah.
I'll probably start with Harlow, Crawtooth, and Leadfoot and Treads, and I will just go pure offense and have Bam Fist try to get some more shots in there.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do a little bit of build up in the first couple of turns, and then try and go real hard.
All right, I'll go ahead and do Leadfoot as my first spawn in. Leadfoot is spawning in at the 6. Real fast, let's talk about the map. We are playing on the Castle of the Dark Prince map. We are playing on this special version that has the trap doors. If we end up using one, we will let you know how they work. All right, number 6. Let's go right here. Right next to my man, Karchev.
Let's see where that Linda is. I need to know. There she is. She wants to be as close to Karchev as possible. Just going to pop a target right on her.
Let's go and do Harlow. Harlow is coming in at the 3. Hey, next to your Linda.
Yeah,
do I need to be that close? I don't really want to be that close.
Nope. You always want space between all of your models. With with Karchev. Come on, Google Godar. You know you want the 3. You want it? No. Yeah, it's close. It's close.
He's slow. You want him up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do Crawtooth. Crawtooth is going to show up.
Also on the 3. Uh-oh. Let's not have a 3 party.
Are we having a
That's
3
gonna be a
party? I
problem.
mean, Crawtooth. No, Crawtooth. Linda.
Yeah. Linda's
Linda,
the sacrifice.
Face tank Karchev if you don't mind, please.
Let's go with Bumbles. He's fun. So
Hey,
he does technically give cover, and Google's got really good defense, so I think I'll put him next to Google.
And I'll throw my Bamfist out there. So Bamfist, really all I want you to do is not end up in Narnia where you're not near anyone else.
Yeah.
The 6, okay. You know what? Next to Leadfoot and Treads is kind of an excellent place to be because I can get ridden along.
Vizkoya, you want the 5 so that you can go grab that chest like a boss? Okay, close enough.
Close enough. All right, that's everybody. I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we?
Yeah.
So I'll take the first activation. Make this simple. I'll spend one of my action die to activate Leadfoot and Treads, who is going to run to here. I'm going to ride along Bamfist because he was next to me, and I'm going to drop him off in cover.
Makes sense.
And then I'm going to take a shot at Karchev and Deathjack. So his defense again, 410.
Yeah. He's a monster.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 3 blue base. I have point blank. I get to add 2 power die because I am adjacent to him, shooting him with my snub nose cannon. I am a gunner, so I can reroll the white die if I need to.
But you don't.
I don't.
Well,
so
yeah, you can't get to 10.
no way I can get to 10. So first thing, 1 damage goes on Karchev of the 9 we need to beat him, and because he took a damage, we flip over a boss card.
We're doing good.
His boss card is Marked for Death.
Oh.
The player with priority gives the target token to their most damaged hero, which no one's damaged right now, so I can give it to whomever I want.
But it does have to be one of your heroes.
Yep. The target of all other boss cards changes from nearest enemy, furthest enemy, etc., to the enemy holding the target token. So every card is now going to target whoever I give this to. When the hero holding the target would leave play, every other hero within 5 spaces of them suffers 1 damage. Then the player who has priority that turn gives the target to the most damaged non-boss hero.
Yeah.
The way to get rid of this target is a hero holding it and within 3 spaces of a spawn gate can rig to attempt to safely flee. If successful, discard this card. Then that hero is returned to the bench. Karchev and Deathjack don't get a scrap card of this as a result of this, and that player gains 5 loot.
It's the only way to leave the arena without giving Karchev a scrap card.
Yes. So I'm going to give this to Crawtooth because the rig bonus is people adjacent to a spawn gate.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. He's also got 4 health, so hopefully he'll live.
Your go?
Karchev first. What is Karchev doing at the end of the turn? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
We have no cards that activate him just yet.
Oh, yeah, and you made your attack, so we're good. Okay, so I definitely want to raid this. What's the range on grapple gun? 'Cause I want to be able to shoot at the same time so that I don't end up triggering the one that says if I don't attack. What was that? Malice cannon?
Yeah, Malice Engine is if you don't attack or rig, and if you roll more than 1 white die to attack him, you add a boss card.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Let's go here.
We actually got lucky in that the first card we flipped wasn't one that made him start attacking immediately.
Yes. So I'll go to there,
Yep.
and I'll go ahead and use a safe cracker. So
Okay.
anybody that doesn't know, instead of just rolling 1 blue, this Koyo rolls 3 red dice to crack his save. So
He is the best treasure opener
Yep.
in the game.
Yep, I got my double strike. So I get to choose what I want here, except for blank. Gain 4 loot, and you can immediately move all models in your crew 1 space. That sounds fantastic. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So I get 4 loot tokens, and everybody can move 1 space.
This is really good for Google because he's speed 3 and he wouldn't have been able to get to
Yeah.
Karchev, but now him
So-
moving up 1 actually helps him.
I'm debating if I want to go here. So is it if you're attacked or if you're damaged that this triggers? Do you
Damage.
I don't think I want to move there. So I think Bumbles is going to stay where he's at.
Sure.
Linda will go ahead and move, and it's kind of already where I wanted to be, but 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I got to stay there so that I can still attack. All right, so I don't want to give him a free card, so I'm going to stay there. So I'm just going to attack him and kind of hope that I don't hit.
Yeah, you actually want to attack and miss here.
Attack and do badly.
No, yeah, I miss
Okay.
just barely.
We're still safe. We haven't
So,
added
yeah.
any of the offensive lineup cards yet.
Because I made an attack, even if I miss, he doesn't get a free card.
All right. Crawtooth does not want this card whatsoever, so I'm going to activate Crawtooth. I'm going to spin 1 to rig. I am next to the spawn gate, so I'm going to try and get rid of the target. I need 3 strikes as always. Success.
Super great.
So first thing, I get rid of that. I break this. I get 5 loot because that's what that card said. Karchev immediately shoots the most damaged character in his range, but no one has taken damage yet, so I get to choose, since they're equal, anybody in his range of 4 that I want him to shoot.
Gooble's not a terrible choice. He's in cover.
Yeah, we'll shoot Google.
Yeah. So you're looking for a, what, 5/9? 5/9.
He's rolling 2 blues and 2 reds here.
Nope, no good.
He misses you. Also need a new treasure chest, which is going to be the Mechano chest,
Should have done that earlier.
which is right here.
Hey,
Okay. Crawtooth still his turn. He's going to move.
no, he just disappeared, didn't he?
Oh, yes. You're right. I forgot. I get yeeted out by getting rid of the
He
target.
evacuated the arena.
So
All
it's,
right.
it's actually your turn now.
But, oh no, you did make it a rig. So
Yeah, I made a
doesn't
rig.
do anything.
Yep.
So now it's my turn.
Thank you for reminding me that part of getting rid of the target is you have to disappear.
Yes. So I guess I'll go and go with Google. I could make 2 attacks if I'm really crazy. I can get.
We're doing really good right now.
Yeah, we are.
We're doing really good. We've got 1 of 9 damage needed on Karchev, and he hasn't flipped over any of his bad cards yet.
Yeah, I wish.
No hot sauce for us today.
So if I go with Google, I could give him the telescoping blades and just go to town. I can make 2 attacks. Or I can make 1 attack and grab this treasure chest. My other choice is to go with Linda. But I don't love that. Return, reroll. I mean, it's not bad. So if I go with Linda, it would be pick up the treasure chest, move, attack, and basically prepare for next turn when Google goes in, and then I get all the reductions and costs and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I mean, if he doesn't have anything right now, so I think that's the right place. So let's go ahead and go with Linda. She's going to pick up that treasure chest.
Okay.
What'd she get? She got a one.
One strike is gain 4 loot tokens, and the other effect would normally be bounty cards, which that doesn't. So you gain 4 loot tokens.
And then I walk to here. Actually, let's go to here. Because I can go a little further. Do I want to equip anything? Well, I'm thinking about it. Probably not.
John, how are we doing in chat? Are they cheering for us to win, or are they cheering for us to lose?
You know what? I got this.
A little bit of both. Most people want you to lose.
I mean, that happens. You know what? I was thinking about just having this be just like a miss attack. She's gonna get a Shard of Wrath Rock.
Sure. She becomes a fighter?
She's going for the gold.
All right.
So with my last die, I'm gonna make my attack, and I'm gonna hopefully actually do damage. Yeah, that'll do damage.
All right. We've got 2 damage on Karchev so far, but he flips over a new boss card. Let's see what we get. Erratic Rampage.
Uh-oh.
At the end of each player's turn,
No.
Karchev and Deathjack move their speed towards the farthest enemy, then attack the closest enemy in range with their range attack. A hero adjacent to Karchev and Deathjack can rig to get their attention. If successful, discard this card. That hero can immediately move 5 spaces when they do this. Damaged heroes get the bonus.
Okay.
So when your
that
turn
immediately
ends-
triggers because my turn ends.
The furthest enemy is
think it's
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's holding.
So he's gonna move 5. He actually can't move over anybody.
No, he's got to move in a straight line. This is we're getting real lucky here.
Hey, Harlow.
I mean, Harlow is about to get his butt kicked, but
And then he's gonna shoot me. Do you want to roll it? It's 2 blue, 2 red. Why? What did Harlow do?
oh, I just got that. 2. I don't think that hits Harlow.
All right. If we keep rolling like this, we're about to make
Oh,
this
no,
look
it
like.
does. Harlow's only 2 defense, so Harlow takes 1.
Listen, but at least it wasn't 5.
Yes,
Okay, is that you?
that's it, and I'm out of dice, so it's all you.
I need to go with Bam Fist and remove these dice off Leadfoot and Treads, but that means I would not be...
It would also mean that he would immediately activate
Listen,
and walk towards...
I'm aware of the bad things that are about to happen. We have a new treasure chest. It's the indestructible chest that's over here on the 5.
Yep. Oh, and you got to spawn a hero.
And Faye
Because,
needs to
yeah.
replace her divots and adjust that dice camera a little bit, if you don't mind.
I'm going to pull James in. James is going to show up
Thank you.
at the 5. James, you are
Giving him
100%
display cover.
out of position.
I love it.
Okay,
No, we're not. We're not the same crew. We're just friendly.
Harlow, I think you need to rig, because you are damaged now, to
Sure.
try and break the Erratic Rampage and then shoot Karchev? All right,
It's not terrible.
I am adjacent to Karchev. I'm going to rig because the card says if I'm adjacent to him, I can rig to get his attention and get rid of Erratic Rampage, and I get the bonus if I'm damaged. So I'm looking for 3 strikes on these dice to break that card. I fail. My life is terrible.
Everything's the worst.
Everything is really bad now. We are not in a good place.
The good news is you have attempted a rig, so you don't technically need to attack this turn.
I don't want to be there anymore. It's
Yeah,
the worst.
I don't think you're going to get away. I mean, the good news is that he's going to go in this direction in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, but then he'll zip back over to me if I don't move closer. The problem is like we'll have him yo-yo back and forth with the
Yeah.
Erratic Rampage, and then Harlow dies. And I'm not losing any more characters, Faye.
Okay. You haven't lost any. He didn't technically die. You didn't need a hot sauce for that.
I'm shooting him.
All right, do it.
No. Yeah. I'm shooting him. All right. I've got Spotter on him, so he's down by 1 defense. He's down to a 3.
3-9. You
Got him.
All right.
Another
keep on
damage on
poking
him. He does get another boss card. Let's see what it is.
Yep.
Compartmentalized Madness.
Oh no.
Every time Karchev and Deathjack would suffer damage or super damage, place those damage tokens on this card instead. When this card has 3 or more damage tokens on it, remove that many damage tokens and then immediately flip that many boss cards in the lineup.
I hate this card. This card
So-
drives me mad every time because we're like, it tricks you into a false sense of security where you're like, oh,
And then the world
nothing
ends.
no problems here, and then
Okay, so end of the turn, he moves towards the furthest character, which is James. Can he move over anybody and get as close to her?
don't
1, 2, 3,
think
4,
so.
5. No, there's
No.
so move him here.
and adjacent. And what's his range? 4,
4.
Yeah.
And then he shoots the most damaged character in range.
which is
Anybody.
because Harlow isn't.
Yeah. Well, I'll shoot a Google again because he's really tough.
He is very tough. Good job, Google.
Nope.
Way to have armor.
Then it is my turn. Oh no. I only have 1 die left.
What have you done?
It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's real bad. I'm going to go with Bam Fist. I'm going to spin 1 to empower and get 2 dice back off of Leadfoot.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
Well, I mean, you can immediately use those dice, right?
I guess I could run over and punch. That way he doesn't get another card.
Or you can run over and rig to get rid of the rampage.
I'm not damaged though.
Oh, right, it's only damaged. Yeah. You could grab
All
the
right.
treasure chest. You don't really need that, but yeah.
I'm gonna be a brave boy. Come here.
I believe that the
Come on,
reason
Bam
you're
Fist.
doing this is bravery. I believe.
Punch Karchev right in the head.
Oh, so close.
close.
No flank. I don't think we have any flank
All
in the
right.
army.
Into the turn, he's gonna run towards the person that's farthest away from him, which is Harlow again.
Yes. So he immediately just goes straight back to Harlow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep,
So he can't get
because
adjacent.
that's the only way that he can go.
We've actually got him set up in a perfect yo-yo to where he's
Yeah. But
uh,
Harlow's probably going to die in about 2 seconds.
listen, it's
so
fine. I take
takes
1
another
point of damage.
Okay. He's not dead yet. But when Harlow dies, our safety ends immediately. All right. So the round is over.
The round is over. Round 2 starts. Let's roll to see who goes first. I got a 2.
I got a 4.
Okay, it's all you, Faye. You're the only hope we have.
All right. So I don't have any damaged heroes, so I can't get rid of Erratic Rampage. But you know what I can do? I can walk Google into cover, and then give him a telescoping blade.
Oh, nice. So he can punch from afar?
Yes. And then he's just gonna, make 2 attacks. Because whatever.
I mean, we've got compartmentalized madness right now, so like any damage we do is just being added.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gets this many dice. 1 for telescoping, 1 for charging, 1 base. Yeah.
All right, attack 1.
Oh, did I roll a 10? No, got an 8.
All right,
Close.
1 damage on compartmentalized.
And I'm doing it again. I don't do any damage. Okay.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
I did 1.
You did 1. 1 is more than 0.
It's true. I was really hoping that the Google combo would get us through.
Okay, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got him in the yo-yo. And then Google's not in range for him to shoot.
Yes.
Nobody's damaged over there, so we get our choice of whoever he shoots that's in range, and it's within range 4. So it's either Leadfoot, Linda, Bam Fist, or 1, 2, 3. It's this little pile. So do you think Viscoya, Bam Fist, Linda, or Leadfoot?
So Leadfoot is the least likely to take damage because he's got the highest armor.
Yeah.
But do we want to go in that direction, or should we go with Viscoya? They have the same low defense, so they have the same chance of not getting hit at all.
Let's just do Leadfoot, right? He's more tanky.
Well, would have missed either way.
If we can keep rolling like this all game, we are in fantastic shape.
It's looking good for us.
All right.
But when those 3 cards come up, oh god.
At the start of my turn, before I activate anybody, I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to put Dire Ale on Harlow.
No, he's the best tank ever.
So he activates, and he heals 1 damage.
Okay. He doesn't immediately die.
We're doing great. Everything's going great. And I'm going to have Leadfoot just point blank shoot
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to.
Karchev.
Now is the time. Oh man. I wanted to just see 5 super strikes over there so that we could immediately pop.
Let's not.
Just be like, oh good, we weren't prepared for that at all.
And then Leadfoot has no reason not to. I'm going to try and rig Erratic Rampage off.
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause you-
damaged, but I'll try it.
Okay, well, good shot.
So good at this game.
Good solid attempt. What do we get?
So I discard this. He gets to move 5 spaces. And then Karchev is going to, because of Ice Cold, he is going to shoot the most damaged character in his range, which again, we will get to choose. 1. Actually, I'll go 1, 2. I'll come hide and cover over here.
That makes sense. So
And-
most damaged character is Leadfoot. So no.
No, but we
nobody's-
can choose him because he's in cover. And he doesn't hurt me because I'm in
By
cover.
the cover. Okay.
You know, for what is normally a harder boss fight, we're
doing pretty well.
going to be in real trouble here in a second.
It's coming. It's coming. So what was I just thinking about doing? Right. That's what I was thinking about doing. Okay. I think it's time that Bumble's got in on this situation.
Bring him in.
He's ready. So he's gonna move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Then he's going to get this really funky card, the Mimic Sequencer.
Okay.
And he's also going to have a Shard of Wrath rock. Because
Why not? All right, Bumbles, get it done.
And here's his attack. He gets 3 blues. No, 4 blues. Nice.
Oh, this is about to be bad.
All right, let's see what happens to us. This is going to be terrible. Are you ready for terrible?
I'm ready for terrible. How much did
It's
you get?
not a super strike, I don't think. Oh, it's off by 1. I got a 9.
I'm sorry.
All right, buddy.
Okay,
it
so
pops.
first things first. He gets the 3rd damage on Compartmentalized Madness, which pops. When it pops, he shoots.
Yes.
He's going to shoot Leadfoot and Treads,
Okay.
who he misses.
Good.
He then gets 3 damage added to him, so we got to do 3 more damage to kill him. However, he immediately adds 3 cards to the lineup.
All right, guys. Who's ready to resolve a very weird boss turn?
So I can't math. That's 6 out of 9.
Yeah,
6 out of 9.
I can math.
We're doing great.
we are, but things are
almost
about
like
to
you
go
make this
downhill.
game.
All right, first we have the hunt. When a hero spins an action die to run, after the movement is resolved, Karchev immediately moves their speed towards them and tries to make them melee attack. You only get rid of this card if Karchev misses somebody with a melee attack.
No.
So every time you run, he chases after you. Vitality Siphon. When a hero within 3 spaces of Karchev spins 1 or more action die, after the action is resolved, Karchev moves 3 spaces towards them and makes a range attack. If that knocks them out, he heals 1. Whenever he moves but doesn't move through any enemies, you get rid of this, which...
That's never going to happen.
The Second Apocalypse. When this card is added to the lineup, Karchev and Deathjack immediately target all enemies in range with their range attack, then move their speed towards the furthest enemy and attack all enemies in range with their melee attack. Roll once and compare the results to every target, and then discard this card. So hold on. First, he's going to shoot everybody within 4 spaces of him.
Yep, that's those 5 characters.
So I roll once, and he got a 5. So
Oh no! All
1
right,
damage
Linda
on
takes super
Leadfoot,
damage.
super damage on Bamfist.
Bumbles only takes 1, and Viscoya takes super damage. We're out of damage.
Yeah, no, we're doing great.
Okay, that sucked. Now he moves
1, 2,
towards the
3,
furthest
4,
character.
5.
Is that the
1,
furthest?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's
So
out.
he's going to go 1 over Bumbles.
Yep.
2,
Bumbles takes
3,
1.
4, 5. Does a point of damage. Then he's going to make his melee attack against... The range on his melee attack is 2 spaces.
Yeah.
So he's going to roll this. It's 3 blues and 3 reds against Google and Harlow.
Good news is Google's got pretty good defense, but I suffer damage, which means
Harlow dies.
We're not getting rid of that thing.
Everything's going great, everybody.
All right, this is our first hot sauce.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm so excited about it.
We're about to be chugging hot sauce.
Then a card got discarded, so he shoots the most damaged person in his range.
Which is Google. No, I'm sorry. It is Bumbles.
They're both damaged. One, no,
Bumbles is 2.
Okay. He shoots Bumbles.
And
Got-
he hits. He does 1 damage. Doesn't kill Bumbles because Bumbles has 4 stamina.
Okay. Good. I'm glad that when compartmentalized pops, it's the worst. So the rules we have in play is when you run, after you run, he moves his entire speed towards that person and then tries to punch them. And if you spend any dice within 3 spaces of him,
He shoots you, right?
he moves 3 spaces towards you and then shoots.
Great. Lovely. I love it. Everything is perfect.
Hold on 1 second.
That's right. Yes.
You did this. This wasn't on me. Not that I mind. I like hot sauce.
I know. This is only a challenge for me, just so that we all acknowledge that.
Well, I almost brought the bomb in, but then that would have been. I would have been the only person having to bomb.
I have that at home and thought about bringing it, but I was like, yeah, it would only be you.
Yeah, it's not good. So what is this? This is spicy habanero. Let's get a good dollop on there.
It's just a little
Really go for it.
deliciousness.
Let's get an even more dollop on there. After
That's a lot.
Okay.
it's like a little habanero sandwich. So after the beating we just took, cheers everyone.
Oh God, we're gonna take such a beating any second now. This is gonna be so bad.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
Of course you
So
like it.
it's one thing to just get heat, but a person
That one's
should always
actually
have
quality.
actual flavor.
Yeah.
Brought the heat and the flavor.
Right.
Okay.
Your go.
No, it's your turn. That was Bumble's attack.
Oh, you're right. I was so busy getting murdered, I thought it was my turn.
So you gotta spawn somebody.
I gotta
in.
spawn somebody in. We'll go for Crawtooth
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
at the 2.
Okay. All right.
So if I move, you run and punch me.
Mm-hmm.
If I spin a die within 3 spaces. Oh, God. It's so bad.
Yeah, we're gonna hit. This is the moment where literally everyone's about to die.
Okay, so he loses 1 card if he misses somebody with a melee attack. He loses the other card if he moves but doesn't move over anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Crawtooth, I think, is the perfect person for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run away
Yep.
and I'm going to run away from everybody else. make him chase me,
Yep.
and he won't move over anybody.
But he will draw a new card unless you make an attack.
I have range 3,
That's right.
so I can punch him.
Perfect.
So Crawtooth is going to be able to get rid of one of these cards. So I'm going to go 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Karchev immediately moves 5 spaces towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't move over anybody. So get rid of this card, and we both gain 2 loot.
Go. Like that.
Reaching my little pile over here.
Yeah.
Then Karchev discarded a card, so he shoots the most damaged person in range.
Unfortunately, Bumbles.
Which is Bumbles.
All right. Miss. No, he murders Bumbles.
He kills Bumbles. He gets another scrap card, and Faye, I believe it is your turn.
It is. It is my turn. I'm just gonna rearrange some things here really quickly.
Bumbles, no.
And that gets discarded. And okay, good. All right. So I got some stuff prepped here. Boom.
What flavor did you go with?
So I went with this guy.
Oh, Frank's Red Hot?
Yeah. Good old
That's just delicious.
Yep. I can't do spice. I order 1 star when I go to Thai food, so this is it for me. All right, here we go. Well, that's too hot. I should have eaten more before, but it's very sweet.
Frank's Red
I
Hot's
like
delicious.
the sauce.
I moved Karchev back 1 space because I realized as I moved, you okay? I am so glad we didn't bring any really spicy stuff, Faye. But like, everybody, welcome to the Faye Dies on live stream. You did this.
Yep.
I moved Karchev back 1
Oh, yeah,
space
'cause you moved
because
him
I moved him over the treasure chest, the treasure beacon, which is a space he does not move across. Okay.
He still would have shot Bumbles because Bumbles had 3 damage on him.
Yep.
So.
I am now going to attack him with Crawtooth because I'm range 3 with my big old fishing hook.
Yep.
I did move, so I get an extra red die. Hi-ya!
Oh,
I do no
just
damage.
short.
Why am I bad at the game I make? And then he is going to trigger the hunt, where he moves 3 spaces. Let's put him there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And he is going to make a melee attack against me. Would you like to roll this against Crawtooth? It's 3 blue and 3
and 2.
red.
3 and 3?
Yes.
3 and 3. All right, all blanks. No, that's a 4.
That's only 1 damage.
Okay, come.
It's not the worst. Okay, I'm done. I attacked, so he doesn't get a free card. Back to you.
Okay, so I've got a problem. I've got 1 die left. So the question becomes, so I could.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got rid of Vitality Siphon, which
Yes.
is the one that if you spin a die within 3 spaces. The hunt is if he misses somebody with a melee attack. So he didn't actually.
Attack you. Yeah,
He's still. He's still there. He still does have the card that is.
Yeah.
Every time you run, he moves 5 spaces towards you and then tries to punch you. We got rid of the one where he, if you spin a die within 3 spaces, he walks up, shoots
So-
you, and heals.
I'm not going to be able to attack him. I just don't have somebody. I need a spawn somebody. Let's see if I somehow
that could-
spawn Grim into the perfect place. No, he spawns halfway across the board. So Grim could attack because Grim gets to move 2 spaces and then shoot, and I believe he is range 4. Yes. So Grim could attack,
Yeah.
but it's basically just me wasting my die. The other choice is to have Google step out of cover and then go back into cover. Just to bring him over here and attack me. I have the highest defense in the game among our guys in play. So it's our best shot of getting rid of the hunt.
Sure, if you
So-
want. You're saying like Google's gonna like pull like a Benny
Yeah,
Hill?
he's just dancing.
Yeah.
So I can try and get rid of the hunt,
Yeah,
or I
let's-
can try and keep status quo.
Look, we play smart. Let's get rid of the hunt.
Well, the status quo is nice because Grim doesn't move, right? He operates.
But if you shoot, we get another boss card.
If I hit him,
You'll hit him.
I get 3 blues, and I'm not within whatchamacallit range.
Look,
Spot
I
on.
can't tell you how to live your life, Faye. I think both are viable options.
I can't activate Google. He's got dice on him. Let's end this discussion.
Yeah, well, I mean, With enough cheating, anything is possible.
So Ulgrim is going to utilize his ability to apparate to here, and then he's just going to go and shoot. And I'm going to believe in myself. This is going to be
You're gonna believe
great.
yourself to not roll a 4 and not hit him and make him angry?
No, I'm fine with rolling a 4 too. That gets us one step closer to winning. So I think either way this comes out, I'm actually pretty happy. Okay. That's a definite no.
All right.
So it's
Thing
all
is,
you.
I have to go with somebody, and all of my people need to move. Leadfoot can't go, Crawtooth can't go. Bamfist could go and take 2 dice off Leadfoot and then run away, which is not the... Oh. You said you wanted Linda to die, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's here. She's got 1 life left. Murder.
Bamfist is going to empower. I'm going to take 2 off Leadfoot. Oh, God, if I run away, though, he gets another card.
Yeah, if you don't rig. I don't know how.
I have nothing to rig.
Yeah, that's true. Or attack. You could. Oh no, but yeah, that doesn't work.
If I run towards him, it's the worst. And I've only got 1 life left. I'm going to run away. Run away. So now he's going to run after me 5 spaces.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that just kills her.
Enjoy your shot.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
really,
welcome.
Really helping me out here.
Well, you said you wanted her dead.
Yes.
I was
But
helping.
before I do that, I am going to go ahead and give the fuel injection girdle. Who do I want to have this? Maybe Google, actually, even though he's already got some equipment. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Google. So Google's going to go all the way up to speed 4, just a aggressively higher speed. And the telescoping blade will jump back to my hand. I have resolved that. All right, here we go. I'm doing it again. It's a terrible idea. All right. Oh, no, I dripped some. Oh, that was way too much.
I know that way of saying, oh, that was way too much. Oh, I made a mistake.
I'm just going to have another chip just to get some of this.
There's no rules. You can have as many chips as you want.
Okay, not a bad choice. All right. Does he make an attack now?
And he
No, he has to target him, right?
he attacks the person who ran if possible.
Okay, good. I thought he was about to also murder his quid. I was like, no, let's not.
However, at the end of the turn, because I did not attack or rig,
Oh no.
he flips over a card. Grave Chill. All non-attack actions cost an extra die to perform.
Ugh.
Each turn, after a hero completes their first action, Karchev and Deathjack move their speed towards the enemy with the most action die on their card and try to make a melee attack against him.
Well, the good news is that's currently Google.
Awesome. So every turn he's going to he runs after people if they run, and then he runs after whoever has the most die on them.
No.
After someone completes their first action. Hero adjacent to Karchev and Deathjack can rig to nullify this foul magic.
hot.
If successful, discard this card, and you get to remove all action dice by the hero, and specialists get the bonus. You all good, Faye?
No.
I'm so sorry, Faye.
It's good. It's good.
I'm so sorry.
All right, it's your turn again because I'm out of dice.
It is my turn again. So I am going to activate Leadfoot and Treads.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm going to... We've almost got him.
I mean, it's 3 more damage.
We got 3 more damage, so I'm just going to shoot him.
Yeah. I don't see why you want it. You have plenty of loot. You have anything to give him?
I'm saving my loot for next turn when I can
Okay.
get fresh activations with people. I should probably roll the die that I'm actually using
Well,
to do
but
this.
if you, yeah, okay.
All right, big money. Let's get a 10.
Or a 0.
I have aim.
That's true.
So I can re-roll this blank die.
I mean, we do want this to hit.
I need a hit, please.
It's
Okay.
double trick, so yeah, that'll do it.
1 damage goes on Karchev. He has 7 of 9 before he's dead. However,
2 more.
he gets a new boss card.
Gets a new boss card. Yeah.
And he is then going to run over to Google and try to punch him. Which,
Unless the boss card tells him to do something else.
Taunting Spirits. The player with priority places a gremlin token in an unoccupied space as far away from non-boss heroes as possible.
Non-boss heroes. Non-boss heroes. Yeah, no, I think I was putting in the right space.
Yeah.
I think it's either here or here. Oh, kind of.
Oh, we are in so much trouble.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's right.
When a hero activates, the hero must spend an action die to run as their first action, if possible, and must move as close as possible to the gremlin.
Oh no.
A hero adjacent to the gremlin can rig to banish it. If successful, discard this card, and everybody gets to move 2 spaces. If unsuccessful on the rig, Karchev and Deathjack move their speed towards the nearest hero and make a range attack against that hero if possible. So right now we have,
What's the rig bonus on this one?
if you have somebody in the cooler.
Okay.
Non-attack actions cost 2 dice.
Oh god.
Your first action must be a run, which costs 2 dice.
So that 1 die you're holding is completely worthless.
I'm still, yes?
Unless you can make a range attack.
I'm still holding out hope, Faye.
Can you make a range attack? Oh, you have no, yeah, you can't.
So our first action has to be to run.
Okay.
We have to move towards the gremlin.
Oh god.
Anything that's not an attack, it costs 2 dice. And after you complete your first action, he runs towards whoever has the most action die.
Okay.
Listen, we're fine.
Everything's going real well. We've got this.
And Grave Chill is a melee attack. So he's going to try and melee attack.
So he at the end of the turn he moves towards. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he walks over to Leadfoot. So Leadfoot takes 1 damage.
I don't want it though.
Yeah, well, and then he attacks Google because Google has the most dice. All right, let's see if we can. If he can miss this, we would actually be in a pretty good spot to win this.
Oh
game.
yeah, because you can just punch him twice and we win.
Yeah.
Your first action has to be to run, and it has to be as close to the gremlin as possible. But you have telescoping blades, right?
I do. Yes. So if I swap off the fuel injection girder, I can do it.
Yeah, because then you could go 1, 2, 3 would be as
and
close,
then
and you'd
attack
still be in
2.
range, and then you could have Google go for double strikes.
Yep. I mean that might be our chance. We gotta
Okay.
have him not do super damage, certainly.
Easy game.
He didn't do. No, he did 1 damage.
1 damage.
Exactly 1 damage.
Okay. However, it comes back to me.
But you can't use the die. I guess you have to skip, right?
Yeah, I have to pass because I can't actually activate.
There's no range attacks you can make. Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Okay, let's roll for people in our coolers and see who wakes up.
I got 2. Oh, what? Okay.
They're
They're both super duper back. They roll 2 double strikes.
All right, Faye, you need to go first.
I really do. This pretty much decides whether we win or just slowly start to explode. Oh, well, I rolled amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's acceptable.
You win.
Okay.
Okay, so
So because we touched on the cooler briefly, I do want to point out to people that they should back the Kickstarter if they're planning to within the first 48 hours, because they will get the dope translucent cooler.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let me go through the
I've seen the final version of that.
the order of the 3 cards we have.
Yep.
When a hero activates, they have to spend an action die to run as their first action and have to move as close to the gremlin as possible.
Yep.
Anything that's not an attack action costs an additional die to perform. Each turn after you complete your first action, Karchev and Deathjack move their speed towards whoever has the most action dice on their card and make a melee attack. And the hunt is whenever you spend an action die to run, after the run is resolved, they move their speed towards the hero and make a melee attack. So where we're at right now is
I can't get away.
you have to move first. It costs twice, and then he punches you twice.
Okay. And there's no rigs on any of those? No, there is 1 rig.
There's a
but it's
rig
that
on the
It's the rig
all
that I
non-attack actions cost
Okay.
double. It's specialist, and there's a rig on taunting spirits because you'll be next to
So
the gremlin.
what needs to happen here is that this D6 needs to come up as a 3 or a 2 as I spawn either Bumbles or Boomhowler because they both have 4 stamina. Probably Bumbles.
Okay, get it.
Oh, wait, no. It's Boomhowler because if I go to the 4, I can make 2 attacks. So that gives me a 50-50 chance to actually be able to do something.
All right, I'm in 100%.
It's a 4,
Whew.
which means I have to make the attacks.
Well, you have to run first.
Oh, okay. So I have to run first. I want to run away from Google so that he doesn't die.
But you can't. You have to run towards the gremlin.
Okay, so Google's going to die.
We've been card checked so hard. We need to get rid of some of these cards.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to go ahead and go to here. It doesn't really matter. Okay. 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 It's fine. It's fine.
It's not fine, Faye. We're going to die.
It's fine.
We got all the easy cards to start, and he hit us with the triple whammy. Boys pulled off his lock combo. We're in trouble.
All right.
That cost you 2.
I have successfully moved as close as possible to the gremlin.
Okay, so then he triggers the hunt. He moves 5, and he's going to
Get
go
some hot sauce ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he steps over you. Google and Boomhowler both take 1.
The good news is they can't kill Boomhowler with this attack.
Are you doing more hot sauce?
Yeah, because Google just died.
Oh, okay. Scrap card for him. He's at 4 of 7, needed to win. We have to do 2 damage and we win the game. 2 damage. Look what y'all are doing to Faye. Oh, let's make Hungry for eat a bunch of hot sauce.
Why are you guys so mean to me?
What did Faye do? She's just like, I love the community and I want to make everyone happy.
And I'm not going to voice out of this. I'm not just dabbing it. I
Oh no, you're soaking them.
Because it's not, okay.
The worst part is that your mask is going to have hot sauce in it and you're not going to realize that till later.
You need to stop telling me the worst case scenario.
So then from the hunt, after moving over, he swings at Boomhowler.
Yep, and Google is dead.
He super damages and kills Boomhowler.
No.
Oh wait.
Boomhowler has 4 stamina.
You're right.
That's the reason that I used Boomhowler.
Then, Grave Chill triggers. Each turn after a hero completes their first action, Karchev and Deathjack move their speed towards the enemy with the most action die on them, which is Boomhowler,
damn it.
and make a melee attack.
Guys, I'm just going to walk over here.
So he's going to come here, and he's going to kill
Boomhowler. He doesn't have to make the melee
Boomhowler.
attack because Boomhowler is dead.
All right.
Okay,
This
here we go.
puzzle is solvable.
I believe you.
It is totally solvable.
Okay.
I'm going to let you suffer quietly in the corner for a little bit first.
No,
though.
thanks. That's right. No.
All right, let me look at my gear. I think we can do this. Oh yeah, we totally got this.
Okay.
Totally got this. Totally got this. You all right?
No.
That needs to be a shirt. Faye, are you okay?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Why aren't you?
Let
Doing this.
the pain fuel
No.
you.
No. Okay.
all right, I have a plan. So, if Crawtooth goes first, he moves 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Karchev goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doesn't attack you.
Doesn't attack. No, he does attack me because he's range 2.
Oh.
Then
Do you have a plus speed item?
I probably do actually. Yeah, I was going to try and Fell Charm and hit him
Go for
twice.
the attack? Yeah. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would still attack you even if you got adjacent to it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
He's still going to get me no matter what. So
It gets you no matter what, but this at least gives you a rig shot to get rid of one of the ones that are really screwing us.
it's so dangerous.
I mean, either way, you're going to be making your attack. Do you have enough money?
The thing is, you have to move first, and then he basically gets to move twice
Yeah.
and attack twice. Is where we're at.
So he's probably going to kill you either way.
Yeah. So the problem is that we flipped over. You have to move, and then he triggers off when you do your first action. So we have to be kind of careful here. I think what I need to do is to lure him this way. Let's see how many scrap cards he has. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so that you can do him next turn. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we can do him next turn, do Crawtooth next turn, and then draw him so that Crawtooth only maybe gets hit once.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. That makes sense.
So I think what I'll do is I'll go with someone where it doesn't matter if they get hit. All right, I'm going to go with James.
Yeah.
So James is going, she has to spend 2 to
Spend
move.
2.
I can't move through you because you're not on my crew.
That's true.
But I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So Karchev first moves towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I'm not in range for him to punch.
Good.
Then he's going to move 3 spaces because I finished my first action.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, because he always moves over people if he can.
Which unfortunately kills left.
He kills Leadfoot and treads. He is
2 away from winning? God, we were doing so well.
he is 1 away from winning after that.
1 away?
Yeah, he has 6 now. But first, the festivities.
To the Scorn Empire.
Let me load this bad boy up. How you holding up, fam?
Not good. Not good. It's still not good.
I can still feel it in my sinuses. Get a nice little dollop on there. There we go. Not so much that it runs off the chip. Shot of hot sauce.
You don't even care. What is this? Why would anyone do this to me?
Grandma used to put Tabasco in my baby bottle. Grandma had problems. Then make an attack against James. 3 red, 3 blue.
Yeah, it's melee attack. Is that super damage? 6?
I'll take 1.
Well, your construct.
And now I've realized the folly of our ways. I'm going to spend 4
Okay.
of my loot,
Okay.
and I'm going to give James the Fell Charm.
Okay.
So she gets +1 red die on melee attacks,
And rapid strike.
and she can attack twice.
All right. I mean, can you get 2 4s in a row? This is the ultimate question here.
Now, it's so bad. I get 3 blues and 1 red. I have 4 white dice. I can throw more than 1 white die into this Fae, but he automatically gets he'll get a lineup card.
So the question is, should we go 1 white die with those, see if you hit, and then roll the rest?
I think you're a smart person. I mean, you did agree to come on this show, but aside from that, I think you're a very smart person.
Did I agree? Or am I paid to be here? I agreed.
Porque
I had the
nos dos.
choice.
James,
This isn't slave labor.
first attack, I need a 4.
Okay. Well, that kind of answers that question.
That is not bad.
Faye, everything's terrible.
I think we're pretty screwed.
Now, if I roll all 3 white dice, I can mathematically get a 10.
It is mathematically possible. So what do we do if you don't kill him immediately? What happens
If
at the
I
end
do
of this
this, he gets a ball. If I hit him,
turn? Sure.
he gets 1 card for that, and then he gets a card because I rolled more than 1 white die. Then it's your go, and you only have to deal with 5 boss cards and do 1 point of damage to him. But you have to run first, and he moves twice after you and attacks you twice, in addition to the other cards.
Easy game.
Or
I can do it. Let's do it.
you want me to roll everything?
Let's do it. This is the craziest play ever, and it's probably going to result in me having to eat another chip.
I'm gonna roll a 10. It doesn't matter. The game's over because I just rolled a 10 on all these dice. What's up? Here's a 10. I barely
You
do a point of
a
damage. Oh no.
So
All right.
he has
Okay, so
Draw
hold
2
on.
8
cards.
of 9.
Yep.
He
One
is
away.
1 away from dying.
Draw 2 cards.
He flips over this card, and then I have to
Oh, no.
reshuffle
We've
the
gone
other
through
cards.
the whole deck.
We did go through the whole deck.
Please tell me the top card is not Manage Madness. Or
If it's Second Apocalypse, we're dead.
That's true. If it's either of those 2 cards, we immediately lose because he essentially gains 2 health. If it's Contained Madness.
Oh yeah, if it's compartmentalized, well, I'm shuffling. Okay, so first, the last card in the deck was Unholy Rage.
Okay.
At the start of every turn,
Oh no.
before spawning heroes or treasure chests,
No.
Karchev moves his speed towards the
No.
nearest enemy and makes a melee and a ranged attack against them, if possible. If he ever suffers 2 or more damage in 1 turn, you get rid of this. Oh God.
So we lose is the answer.
With that attitude, we're totally gonna make it. What are you talking about?
I believe you.
I don't.
As Warbudgie says, we've had Second Apocalypse, but what about Third Apocalypse?
And the other card is Marked for Death.
All right.
The player with the priority target, or player party gives the target token to their most damaged hero, which is Bamfist. So all cards currently target Bamfist.
And if Bamfist dies, we lose.
Correct. My turn's over. The first thing that triggers is Unholy Rage, where he moves his speed.
Good news is he can't walk over, so technically he has to make these 2 attacks, and if he can't do 1 damage to Bamfist,
Would you please roll 3 reds and 3 blues and see if you roll a 3 and kill my Bamfist for Karchev to kill us? We screwed up so bad. I'm just going to get my chip ready.
all right, that is the end of the game. We lost.
We were so close.
Yeah.
We were so close.
I'm really glad I don't have to have another one of those chips.
Did you want one of these?
No thanks.
They will really clear things up. I should probably almost put it in my face without taking my mask off first. Just be like, bleh. Just smashed it into my mouth.
Just like Grandma thought.
Oh, Grandma, you ruined me. So yeah, we got really, really close, but we lost in the end. And I think what we demonstrated here, by just the way this works, is Karchev can snowball. And if you don't manage getting rid of the lineup cards, he can get out of control really quickly. And you really have to think about who's moving where. The Compartmentalized Madness card is a really rough one because he effectively is immune to damage to get rid of that card. All the damage does go to him, but then you get all the boss cards at once so that you can't manage what's happening, and you have to deal with it all at once. And you really have to start playing like, it's almost like a puzzle. Like, okay, if this person moves, they're dead. So like, who's going to go and who's going to, like, you know, you have to work as a team, right?
Yeah.
And be like, I'm going to try and pull him away because he's going to chase me. Because most of his cards make him move. And so forcing Karchev to chase after certain people and having other people come up is like a key to victory. And like I said, if Malvin was a 2 out of 5 on difficulty, Karchev's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
One day.
He's not as hard as we could possibly have made him.
No. He's still a lot of fun.
Yes.
He's a ton of fun to play against.
He's beatable, right? We've beaten him. Maybe I would say maybe we have a 50-50 record.
We're about 50-50 on him.
Something like that.
4-player games against him are pure chaos.
They're insane
because
there's no planning.
He's
in a 4-player
pinballing
game.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in playing your own boss fight and getting your own interest, if you're actually just getting into Riot Quest and are looking for a chance to get a starter, go check out Kickstarter right now.
Absolutely.
Look for the Wintertime Wasteland ChiliCon Carnage Kickstarter, which is live right now. You can get all the new models. You can get the new boss fight mode with Carnage having a Deathjack. You can get the new heist mode. You can actually pledge and get starters for the Wintertime Wasteland starter, and I think you can also get the Mayhem starter as well. Also,
That is correct.
There's some really, really cool loot vault items,
Absolutely.
including Command Dog Barkovich, the
Yes,
Iron
I'm
Wolf.
looking forward to that. It's gonna be great.
So I would say, you know, if this got your attention, or if you just really want some sweet models to use in, you know, whatever games you play, go check it out. It's live right now. We already funded. We funded in 35 minutes. So thanks again to everybody. And thanks to all of you who backed during this show or who watched the show and back. Thank you. Really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Like, your support makes this happen. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you very much. I will not thank you for making Faye suffer.
This was physically painful. It's not good.
It's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
Okay.
But it's happened, and it's been recorded, and it's on the internet forever. So
Thanks.
there we go.
Thank you.
Forever. However,
you, everyone.
not forever. The early bird special, 48 hours
That's
beginning
right,
of the
yeah.
thing only, to make sure that you get extra dope stuff.
And you get pretty much everything when you buy that guy.
do
It's
get this,
it's
yes.
all of it.
So last thing I'll say before we close things down, you know, obviously we here at Privateer have not been streaming as much as we were in the past. Pandemic and all, you can see we're still masked up. We still have everything. Not all of us have gotten our vaccines yet, but things are getting closer. We're getting closer and closer here in the U.S. at least to getting everyone vaccinated. Hopefully back to normal. So I can't say when our next stream will be, but we hope to be streaming with you again soon. We hope to see you again sooner than later. We hope to get back to dev chats. We hope to get back to staff showdowns, maybe some painting videos, just as much as we can possibly do once it's safe again. So thanks for joining us for this. It was very special, and hopefully
And
we
hey,
see you in the next month or so.
I know how to push these buttons, apparently.
John knows how to push buttons.
Yeah.
We got hot sauce, we have suffering, we got buttons. Hit the subscribe button.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye.
This sauce is good.
I really like the taste of the hot sauce, but it was physically painful.
I understand.
Yes.
I'm sorry they put you through that.